D-Lab, everyone. I have an update for you on my Modutek line. This is an easy way to build guitar amplifiers by taking the sections and turning them into modules. So in the past, I showed you the first module, which was a power supply. Called this one the Cub 1. Had your rectifier diodes, filter caps, and the screen preamp resistors all on one convenient module. Okay? So this obviously saves a lot of space and time when you're constructing amps. So the next phase was to put the entire amplifier circuitry on a board. And that's what I've done here. I call this the ECB-A. So it's not a PCB. It has the look of an eyelet board, and all these connections here are flow through. So they're vias that go through the rear of the board. All right. So it's kind of like an eyelet board on circuit board material. This is a complete Class A amplifier, similar to what you would find in a Fender Champ. All right? So when you install this board in your amplifier that you're designing, it eliminates eyelet boards, it eliminates terminal boards, it allows you to put it all on one convenient board, lay it in, and hook the wires to your pots and your tube sockets. Okay? The other really nice thing about this board is the grounding is all taken care of on the back. There's a ground plane. So after you construct your amplifier circuitry, you only take one wire to chassis. Okay? So this is my easy method, and what we're going to do is install it in this old wood tuner. It's a Meisner from probably around 1940. It's been stripped out. We're going to convert it into a simple Class A amplifier using the ECB-A. Alright, so for clarification, this video is not about building a specific Class A amplifier. This video is going to focus on the installation of this board, which will speed up the process for any Class A amp that you want to build. Alright? So it does not necessarily have to be in this cabinet. It does not have to be this layout. This is just the preamp and driver section. Okay, you still need to land your components for your power supply, controls, etc. So in this video, we're simply going to focus on the installation of this board and show you how easy it is to create your Class A amp. So for this build demonstration, I'm going to utilize this Meisner FM radio cabinet from back in the day. The chassis has already been stripped. I added a couple tube sockets. So this would be your typical Class A lineup. Have a rectifier tube, output tube, and preamp tube. So first I'm going to get all the other components required on the board, and then I'll show you where the module goes and how easy it is to wire. I got all the chassis components mounted up. The tube lineup for this amp will be the original 6x5 rectifier, a 6K 6 output tube, 12AX7. Here's my output transformer, filter cap, main power transformer. Take a look underside here. This is my tone control, volume control. Got a fuse over here, power switch, output jack for the speaker, and here is the input to the 12AX7. It's time to get it wired. Alright, bottom side wiring is complete, and now the amp awaits the installation of the ECB-A. So these 4 holes will mount the board. Okay, so he's going to sit about there on some of these insulated standoffs. Okay, and then this wiring is simply going to swing down to the tube sockets, and the power supply will connect here, and of course I'll have to wire up the controls and we'll be rocking. Alright, so the thing to point out about this design, you can see that my volume control is way over here, my tone control is right here where the wires will swing in direct. That is just because of the layout of this chassis. I would recommend on your amplifier that you try to keep your controls closer to each other to avoid noise issues. Alright, so now I'm going to get this board mounted up. We're going to wire up to the tube sockets. One thing to point out, you'll see on the board there's two missing components. One is the bias resistor, and then the cathode cap, which goes to pin 8 of my output tube. I have not installed those yet because I need to set that bias and determine what that value is, and I will publish that on the final schematic at the end of this video in case you want to actually build this same circuit. Alright? But the beauty is that since this is integrated eyelet technology, the components are installed from the top of the board just like they are in the old vintage Fender amps. It's not like a PCB where you got to flip it upside down to solder it. I have the bias resistor installed. In this case, it turned out to be a 750 ohm for the 6K6 output tube. Yes, I used a radial cap for the cathode capacitor. I didn't have any axles on hand at this time. They are ordered, and if you get one of these boards, it will have the axial 100 microfarad cap on it. Okay? I just had to make do with what I had. Alright, let's fire this thing up. Before we test, I want to just point out a couple items. Number one, you'll see there is an additional filter cap here for the preamp section of the power supply. I used one of the chassis mount 2-section caps, so I was missing that third cap. Alright? Had I used this little Modutek cupboard, the 3-section cap requirement would have been fulfilled. But we're not featuring that board in this video. So just keep that in mind. If you're going to use your own power supply, you will need the 3 filter caps, and you'll see that in the schematic. I've got the... Alright, here we go, guys. Initial test of the little Class A amplifier featuring the D-Lab ECB board. Okay, so the tube lineup is a 6x4 rectifier, a 6K6 output, and a 12AX7. Okay, so that's a basic Class A circuit. You could build the same thing in a champ style with a larger power transformer, etc. You just got to adjust your bias a little bit different. Alright, so controls are just volume and tone. Reason is that matches up with the original cabinet's features. I did not want to mess with that. Okay, so a basic Class A amp. Here we go. Oh, by the way, my friend Tony showed me how to play a G chord. So hopefully it's not going to sound that terrible. Alright, so I'm going to bring up the volume. There's full volume. So it's definitely going to have some of that nice Class A breakup. Next thing I need to do is get in the cabinets. We're going to add some dial lights, and in a future episode I'll have somebody play it. Well, so there you have it, everyone. This is my solution for simplifying tube amplifier construction. All the circuitry is consolidated on this board, and then you simply add your wires that go to your tube sockets and your controls, and you end up with a little Class A amplifier. This is the ECB A, meaning Class A. I'm also working on an AB, and I have another one called the AT. AT would be the Class A with tremolo. Several of these boards are under design, but I'm not going to actually push that button and order more until I ensure that this is a success, because there is a substantial investment, obviously, in time and money here. Okay, so these boards are offered right now for sale. If you want the blank boards, you want to stuff it yourself, that's cool. If you want me to totally populate it and you buy it that way, that's cool too. Just drop me a line. And for your newbies that are getting into the hobby and want to build a kit and be successful, this is kind of a Heathkit style project, guys. All the parts are identified on the board, lay them in place, follow the diagram I give you, reference the video, you will be successful. This is going to be a great project, guys. So if by chance you want the actual schematic for this amplifier that utilizes the 6x5 rectifier, just send me an email and I'll shoot you off a copy. I don't have it ready at this point to get it into this video. I appreciate you guys' support. There's a lot of cool things coming from the shop. I just need a little more time.